Hi everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Nicole and this is Dusty Book Sniffers, and today we are here for book 5 in our Advent opening. And as you can see, the tower is getting down a little bit lower. It's not as precarious, still a little bit shaky, but not as precarious. But let's see what book we're going to be opening today. Well, good morning or good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for taking some time out of your day and clicking on this video. And if you've been here for the past 4 videos, give me a shout out down below. Say, hey, I've been here, so I can converse with you and we can talk about some of the books that I've already opened. But I do appreciate anybody that is clicking on this video and sticking around to the end of them to find out what I'm going to be opening. As I said, we are here for number 5, and let's crack this puppy open and see what we've got. So far, we've had some pretty good books. We've got a debut novel. We've got one that I was a little bit disappointed with. The first two that I opened, oh my God, I just want to read them now. But I'm going to hold them off and I'm going to add them to my TBR throughout the year next year. Okay, so this is by Nicola Rayner and it is You and Me. So that's what the cover looks like. It looks like a little bit of it's got that thriller sort of vibe to it. Okay, because most romances and stuff like that, they're usually pink or those vibrant colours. But that's what the cover looks like. Nicola Rayner, I've not heard of her. It's got some things splattered over it. So you You and Me were meant to be, you just don't know it yet. Oh, okay, a little bit stalkerish vibe by the sounds of it. Impossible to Put Down, says Emma Curtis. All right, so she has another book called The Girl Before You, and that's what the cover looks like. Okay. And yeah, so let's find out what it's about, shall we? Oh, there's a couple of little blurbs on the back here. A breathtaking twisty suspense for fans of Lisa Jewell and Karen Hamilton. I don't think I've read any of their stuff. I mean, there's so many thriller writers out there. Like it'd be impossible to remember all the authors that you've read and whatnot. And you know, like I've read stuff on my Kindle and all the rest of it. To be honest, I can't even remember half the people that I've read. Evocative, pacey, and utterly gripping, says Sarah Collins. The best thriller I've read this year. Jaw-dropping, one of my top reads of the year. So that has some pretty good little blurbs on there. Okay, so, and it says this is not a love story. I gathered by the cover. Okay, so let's find out when it was published and if it's got anything about the author. So this was published by Avon Books, which is a division of HarperCollins, for those that don't know. The original paperback was published, I was going to say filmed, published in 2020. And where was it? It was first published in Great Britain. It has 357 pages. And as I said, she has another book called The Girl Before You. She was perfect and then she was gone. Sounds interesting. The print is pretty good in it. Like, I'm pretty happy with that. It's not a big book either, so it's nice and light. It looks like just a mass market one. Okay, so let's find out what it's about. There was nothing in there about the author, so I'll have to do a little bit of research. I really like it when books put just a little bit of a blurb about the author, because especially when getting something like this, chances are you're not going to know any of the authors in there. And it makes it a little bit easier. So people, if you're watching publishers, make sure you put a little bit about the author in each book, because it just makes my life easier, because it's all about me, right? Okay, so let's find out what this is about. This is not a love story. Watching sunrises together should have been romantic, but you were always inside with your wife while I sat in your garden in the shadows. Creepy? A little bit stalkerish? Okay. I've never understood stalking. Like, yeah, anyway. It's just not a concept that I understand, which is probably a good thing. Anyway. Yeah, watching sunrise together should have been romantic, but you were always inside with your wife while I sat in your garden in the shadows. I thought you'd never know how I felt about you until one night I witnessed a terrible crime. I wanted it to bring us closer, but now the secrets are tumbling out and they could tear everything apart. That's a vague description. I get no sense of what that book is about from this. As I said, I don't normally read the blurbs and I go in blind. This is not a book I would have picked up anyway because the cover just doesn't really do much for me. The title, You and Me, would have made me think that that was a romance, but it says clearly on the back this is not a love story. So I'm interested to find out what this one's about. So yeah, interesting concept. Very, very vague. I like that for a synopsis because it is vague and it's not giving any spoilers away. All right, I'm going to do a little bit more research into this author and find out where she's from. I'm assuming she's from England because I'm pretty sure Raina is a very much an English name. Yeah, and there's nothing really about... Oh, here we go. I missed it. Okay, so it does have a little bit in here about her. Nicola Raina was born in Aberystwyth. She's from South Wales. I'm not even trying to say that. Abergavenny, I think, Gavenny. I'll hold it up for you. So that's that there. That's where she was born. Okay. In South Wales, and works as a freelance journalist. The Girl Before You Go, her first novel, was picked up by The Observer as a debut to look out for in 2019, and it has been translated into multiple languages and has also been optioned for television. She lives in London with her husband and a Jack Russell. Don't tussle with my Jack Russell. They're awesome dogs. They are insane dogs. They're awesome. But yeah, okay, so there was a little bit about her there. There's a lot of praise and everything in this book as well. Haunting mystery and beautifully written characters. A couple of the other ones that we read on the back as well. So yeah, I might put that onto... I might have a month of thrillers next year. What do you reckon? I'll do a TBR where it's just a month of thrillers. And I'm writing in the book, just in the top, book 5. So I know what... 2022. So I know what year I got it, and I can just rub it out once I've read it. All right. So that is You and Me by Nicola Raina. And yeah. Leave a comment down below and tell me, do you think I should have a month of thrillers next year? And then I might even do a month of debut novels. That'd be very interesting. I've had a lot of luck with debut novels this year. All right, that is it from me today. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video too. I haven't been saying that in these videos, but make sure that you subscribe and like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment down below if you've read this book before. Would really love to hear from you. And as always, keep turning those pages, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.